In Proverbs chapter 13, verse 3, it says, "Whoever guards his mouth preserves his life. He who opens wide his lips comes to ruin." Has your mouth ever got you in trouble? I have a kind of a nervous thing that I do. When I get nervous, I look for things that are funny. I look for things that are, I try to divert people's attention from my nervousness to something funny, even if it's sarcastic, even if it's just kind of my go-to, almost like a defense mechanism. I'll try to make people laugh so that they don't know. I don't know if it's because I grew up with some learning disabilities, some struggles. My first several years in school just struggled to catch up, and so I don't know if it's to try to I don't know, hide that. I don't know what it is, but I do it. And a lot of times when I do that, I'll get myself in deeper. You know, my nervousness will turn to sarcasm, and then my sarcasm sounds like criticism, and then it's like I'm digging a hole. And I'm going deeper and deeper and deeper, and before long I'm just embarrassed, and I don't know how to get out of it. But I found out that I'm not the only person that struggles with their words, with what to do. And I've been guilty even of trying to instigate some struggles with people's words. One of the things that I do to my parents is when I typically it's when I go to visit them and I'm by myself and nobody else is with me, and they're there by themselves, and I'll walk in and my mom maybe washing dishes and my dad is sitting in his recliner, and so I'll walk in and I'll say something like, "Look, I'm not trying to start nothing, but Pop, this is what you said it was supposed to be like, right? This is what you were telling me, right? You know, my dad has not said anything to me, you know." So I'll just start stuff sometimes, and my mom's like, "What'd you say?" And then of course I'll have to tell them, you know, I made that whole thing up. But usually before I get to that point, they've already kind of lit into each other a little bit, because what are you talking about? What are you saying? What did he tell you? You know, and so if we're not careful, we'll get ourselves in trouble with our words. I am so guilty of it. I'm guilty of it almost daily. But the Bible warns against it. And if we're going to be wise, we have to learn to guard our tongues and guard what we say. Now, it's one thing to joke about some things. It's another thing to, have you ever met anyone that was really just kind of passive aggressive, and they would say things that you went, "Whoa, what? You know, thank you, I think, you know." First church I pastored, I had a lady who would meet me at the door every Sunday. And this was what she said to me every Sunday after church. And this was a little country church. And she would look at me, and I was very young. I was 24, maybe 24 years old. And I'd preach my heart out every Sunday. I did the best I could do. And I'm standing at the door kind of talking to people as they leave. And this lady, Miss Dorothy, she would come up to me and she would say, "One day you're going to be a good preacher," you know. And it was like hit the gut, you know. And so words can get us in trouble. We need to guard our tongues, because a lot of times we can lift people up with our words, but we can also tear them down very fast. And so I just want to encourage you to use your words wisely today. Until tomorrow, God bless you guys. We'll see you then.